4th. Wow, already 4 days in. Hope I'm not too rusty tonight. Really looking forward to sharing the new mini catalogue with you. Released today, hot off the press. Obviously, being a demonstrator, we've already had it for a month so we could get familiar with it before we shared it with you, and there are some fantastic things in there. Just one of the great perks actually of being a demonstrator, getting these things a little bit ahead of time, and we're going to be creating something with the Ladybug stamp set and punch, a little bundle. So let's flick over to the screen, to the desktop, to the screen. Told you I'm going to be a little bit rusty, and we will get started. Okay, so let me just right, so this is the new mini catalogue. You've probably seen the outside of this. This is been published everywhere, but we are now allowed to show you inside. Hi, Linda. Oh, I like your little icon with the owl. How cute is that? Wonder where you got that from. Looks gorgeous. Oops, hang on. Hi, Linda. Just putting my other one on mute where I'm listening to everybody. Sorry about it. As I say, I'm a bit rusty, but we have to show you inside now, and there's some absolutely gorgeous things to be seen in this catalogue. I haven't had a chance to play with everything yet, so I will be sharing some of the things with you as I have a look, as I have a play. Haven't bought everything yet. Some people will be surprised to hear that, but there are some absolutely... Yes, you did get your special gift. So pleased it arrived just a little bit later after Christmas. So, as I say, so much to see. If you don't have a catalogue and you're in New Zealand and you don't have a demonstrator, love to send you one. Just leave me a message and I will get one for you in the mail. So, what was I going to say about this? The Ladybug. Let's go forward a bit. We are going to be using... There's some gorgeous sweets. Look at this. Flowers and tulips. This is amazing, this stamp set. This actually stamps this like you have on the cover. Stamps these flowers. Can I show you the... you might be able to see it here. Each one leads up, so it gives you that perspective look up to the light, up to the windmill. Really, really amazing. Okay, so let's flick forward to the Ladybug. So we're going to be using this set tonight. This is a stamp set and a punch, which creates a bundle. So many cute things you can do with this. But of course, the great thing that comes with the mini catalogue is the Sale-A-Bration. Now, just a word of warning for those living here in New Zealand. I think New Zealand and Australia, the ship that was sending these over to Australia to arrive for us was sat in the dock for weeks. It was in a long queue. They sent photos of all these ships queued up. So there is a little bit of delay in some of these products. We're hoping they'll be in very, very soon, but just be prepared that some things might not be available right now. And it's all due to obviously the COVID and all the backlog and everything, and Christmas, of course. So we will. Hi, Shani, welcome, Happy New Year. So we will obviously get those to you as soon as they arrive, and it should be any day now. But this has got some gorgeous coordinating free product in here. You've got the 110 New Zealand dollars free purchase items, and you've also got the 210 items, $220 items as well. So they just have that in that little circle. So there's some super, super cute things in here. Unlimited of what you can get, of course. You just need to, like, for $220, you could get one $220 item, or you could get two $110 items. And of course, during this Sale-A-Bration period, if you decide to join my amazing team, that is, you only pay $189 and you get $285 worth of product and 2 extra free stamp sets. So Happy New Year, Alison. Lovely to see you. just going through the brochure, which you've probably looked through and you've given me your list. So let's get started with this stamp set, the Hello Ladybug. So I must admit I was given this stamp set to create with, and wasn't something I would usually, hi Lynette, welcome, Happy New Year, but I've really had fun playing with it. It just shows sometimes if you're given something and told you need to create with it, you do find ways to make gorgeous cards, because the things are always can make stunning items. It's just taking you out of your comfort zone, isn't it, and creating something a little bit different. Okay, so it's a photopolymer stamp, so we're going to be using the foam board because we don't have foam on these stamps. So another little thing I want to show you is one of the stamps is this daisy here. I thought, oh, that'd be interesting. I should see if the daisy punch, one of the daisy punches fits, and the small daisy punch fits perfectly. So we're going to stamp a couple of these, and I will show you exactly what I mean. Who doesn't love punches? I love punches. Isn't it just the best way to quickly stamp and get things cut out? Just so handy. And of course you see people use them for so many different things as well, not just what their purpose was, but create beautiful punch art. I always admire people that can look past the actual punch and create something quite different. Okay, so I'm going to punch a couple of these out. See what I mean? It fits absolutely perfectly. I don't know, they probably actually did design that, I don't know, but I was very happy to see that that did work. There we go. So they look quite nice single, but I quite like to cut the two out to put two together. I'm just going to stamp the centerpiece. And this is Daffodil Delight. There we go. Purple and yellow, just so lovely together, aren't they? Lovely combination. And then I'm going to grab a little bit of glue and put that on there. And there we go. Now set that aside. This paper was also, I hope I've left myself enough room. The other stamp that comes in the stamp set is the wings. I'll keep bringing the stamp up to show you. So you have this ladybug, which is stamped only, and that is the red back that you can pop on there. You can put any colour, it doesn't have to be red. And then you have got this ladybug, which is the punch ladybug. So the wings can be stamped first. You can stamp them straight out of a cardstock, but I'm going to stamp these today in real red. So hot, I have my fan going at my feet. My studio here, my craft room, is up in my garage, and the sun comes round here at the end of the day. Now, what you need to always look at before you punch, oh, I didn't bring my Ladybird punch over. Here it is, is to stamp. Always look at your punch, how you're going to present it into the paper. So for this one, for example, I need to put that, I need to cut that actually, it's going to be too big. Okay, so if you're going to pop it in there to be punched, you need to put the base of the wings on the edge. So let's do that. And Do that, and then I'm going to, before I punch it out, I'm going to stamp the dots in the circles. So I hope everyone had a wonderful, wonderful break and a fantastic time catching up with family and loved ones. We certainly did. It was just amazing. It's hard doing this stamping when you can't, I wouldn't normally get those white bits there. Let me just do that again because I can't, oh no, I'll just leave it for now. I can't stand over it, so it makes it very, very awkward without putting my head right in the camera. Might be able to get 2 out of this one. And I will stand up, I think. And that might help. Oh, now look what I did. I actually popped it into the black. So that's not going to be very good, is it? Don't usually have both ink pads open at the same time. Oh. Now, excuse me, who's watching this and realizing what I just did? Realizing that I am it's the hot weather. Gets you all frazzled. There we go. And then let's do this one. Can I get it to fit? Hopefully. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to... No, it's not going to fit in there. I just use the other one. Absolutely fine. So let me close that before I create any more damage. And let's punch these out. We are yelling. I'm yelling, stop! I didn't hear you. Oh dear, I know. Stop! So I always close my ink pads just for that very reason. It's all right. Amazing I didn't hear you. I only across the ditch. Lucky I didn't stamp down though. I saw it first. Right. There is a way around that and I'll show you. I'll show you what we can do. There's always ways to fix things, isn't there? So the next thing I'm going to do, whoops. And I'll just drop that on the ground. I see it's going to be one of those nights. Oh well. That's okay. I'm going to stamp out a couple of ladybugs. Punch out, I should say. There we go. So, I'm going to do 2. Now, I'm just going to get my, where is it? Here it is. My stylus from the Pick Me tool. And I'm just going to run a line down here just to give these a bit of movement by just giving them a bit of a fold. So I'm just running that down the middle. And then I'm just going to fold them in a little bit. Not much, just a little bit. And the other thing we will do also is the flowers. And I have done a couple of flowers already. So I'll do the same with them. There's always the other side of, yes, there's always 2 sides of the cardstock. That's right. Always the other side of the cardstock. Oh, yes, I could have turned that over. I see what you mean. Right. So let's push. If you just push this down into your foam like that, it just brings those petals up. I'm just going to do that, but then I'm going to get my bone folder and I'm just going to fold those over. Once again, it's just making them have a little bit of movement so they're not just flat on the page. If you like them flat on the page, then obviously you don't need to do that, but there you go. And this one. So it's just easy. You don't press down too hard, obviously, as you'll rip them off. Just give them a little bend. It's just breaking the fibres in the card to give them a bit of movement. Okay, let's pop that over to here, and we will. Now, I have got the card base, etc., all ready to go. Let's have a look. I am using the Thick Basic White as my card base and Real Red. Now, this beautiful paper is from the Mini Catalogue, and it is called, let me just flip that over without knocking the camera, Sweet Talk Designer Series paper. Absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous hearts, perfect for Valentine's Day, of course, but look at these gorgeous colours. There is pinks and purples and greens and reds, blues, just stunning. And of course, on the flip side of all these papers, you have the more geometric designs or planar designs on the back, and I've chosen this one here with these lovely bright colours. Okay, so as just a recap, they always have the colours too written on the back here if you want to coordinate your card with any of the colours in there. So I am going to glue that on. I thought ladybugs are bright, happy creatures, aren't they? Sun and flowers, etc. Okay, so I'm going to just, I might actually put those on with a couple of dimensionals. That's where your black ones come in handy. And the small ones. Okay. Give him or her wings. And this one. I actually had a lovely break. I didn't come up here for about 10 days or so. Didn't hardly check my emails, etc. It was lovely, actually. Lovely just to have that little break from being in the craft room. Come back fresh, and you actually, sometimes I find when you have a break like that, you've got to find your mojo again. But that's all right. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, I've got these flowers, and I'm just going to, I just thought I'd make some flowers, and I'll make the ladybugs, and we will have a go at where they might be going. Maybe he might go there. Very cute. I've got already done the hello. Let me see. It could go under there. Nope, that doesn't look right there. Who does this as well? Just play with things and that That could be quite good because then the ladybug is saying hello to the other ladybug. Oh. Yeah, that might be quite good. Let's do that. And I think I've only got remnants left of my dimensionals, but it's really good to use absolutely every part. Okay. So I've just stamped that in real red as well. And I'll tuck that under there. And then we'll pop him up as well. Gosh, I need to get out some more dimensionals, I think. So as I say, this is super, super cute. I haven't got one to show you with the other caterpillar, but I have caterpillar with the other ladybug. But I have seen some cute little cards made with it. Hi Melanie, Happy New Year. Lovely to see you. There we go. Right, let's pop these flowers on one as well. Everything's on dimensionals tonight. And one more. So did everyone else have a break from crafting, or did people keep going? Oh, I wouldn't have had time in actual fact. We were super busy here cooking, and we had family, and we had New Year's Eve. We had a Mexican theme, all dressed up in Mexican gear, and we had margaritas. I want to move that over, which is probably, I think fancy dress is always lightens the mood of a party, doesn't it? Oh, thank you, Linda. Right, I've got these out as well because I thought maybe some butterflies would be quite good with these guys. So these are from the Mini Catalogue. They're brushed brass butterflies. They're actually quite metally. Actually, they're quite solid. So let's put some. We have a lovely garden scene, I think. These are very, very cute. And I'll put one there. And I don't think we need, do we need any more bling? I've got some red gems here, but I think that might be, what are you saying, a bit too much? No bee, I know, butterflies today. I've got to order some more bees, truth be told. I've used quite a few of them. No, I think, but what I was going to show you, the other alternative to stamping the dots on there is using these brushed black dots that we have in the annual catalogue, and you just pop them on the dots there. So as I said, there's always always ways, isn't there, to fix any mistakes. Embellishments were made to actually do that, I think. That's why they were invented. They're invented for me. And I'll do the rest later. But I'll do the same with those ones as well. And no, beautiful. Thank you, Melanie. I just thought it was something fresh and summery. And then there's this stamp from the stamp set as well on the inside. It's just got the 3 flowers there. Yeah, I just thought I wanted something really, really summery. Now this is just a couple of other things with the set. This was something that we made at Jackie, that's my team leader. It's got chocolates in there, and I haven't opened them yet. I think I had my fair share of chocolates over Christmas. Hi, Connie. Lovely to see you. All the way from Atlanta, Georgia. Wow. Amazing. You're in the middle of winter over there, aren't you? Just saying before how hot it is here. And she's done pink wings and used the black dots. And also the punch, these wings can also be used as leaves. So great to have an extra use for that as well. So you can use them for the wings and the leaves. So that's fantastic. And one other card that I had made, this was just to play around with the set. This is using pale papaya and granny apple green. And I just wanted to make the one butterfly there. Butterfly. What did I call it before? Butterfly, cricket, ladybug. That stood out as being sort of relative to "you can bug me anytime" is one of the sentiments on there. I just thought that was something quite cool, like in the garden once again. So that is the cards. That is the stamp set and a little gift box. So I hope you enjoyed that. And once again, if you haven't got a catalogue and you live here in New Zealand and you haven't got a demonstrator already, please let me know and I will send you one. Let me know, send me your address. Take care. Thank you so much for joining me. Absolutely love seeing everybody. New year, exciting year ahead for me this year. I'm absolutely thrilled. Being now 2022, I'm an artisan designer for the year. So that's so thrilling, and it's such an amazing journey and adventure ahead. So yeah, just thrilled. Oh, thank you, Connie. That's very kind. Try to give something in my class in my live that you can take away as a little tip. It's always good to share something. But always make little blues, and I always think, well, that's great. People that make people laugh as well when I put the wrong stamp in the wrong ink pad. But it's something we all do. And just to clean that, I'm going to scrape that with a ice block stick or something like that. You scrape the ink out of the ink pad and then you re-ink it. So I'll just scrape the black out and re-ink with a bit of real red. So that's how you fix that. Thank you, Lynette. It's very, very exciting. So take care, everybody, and love to see you all again next week. Bye.